Hi there, Serial Trader here. Just want to show one of my latest entries I did here. Now this stock, ticker symbol AMRN, AMRN Corporation. It's apparently an Irish biopharmaceutical company. Now I'm not too concerned about what they do, but I'll also point out that there's some sort of rumors abound that Pfizer or also AstraZeneca is another name that's been mentioned, potentially looking at acquiring this company, assumably at some sort of significant premium to its current share price. Now, I have no way of knowing how true that is or whether it's going to happen, but that is kind of the rumor circulating around online. All I do know is that I see some good looking patterns here, so let's go with that. Now, from the most recent low there, obviously there's some sort of news around them getting one of their products recognized. I think it has something to do with some sort of fish oil product in relationship to cardiovascular health. Again, I don't really care too much about that kind of stuff, but that launched us up here. We had a big run up from that. I'll call that the top of wave one. We had a clearly corrective three-wave decline, and I'll just slap the corrective price channel onto that. So a nice corrective three-wave decline, and right into the kind of box here between the 50% and the 618 retracement from the initial origin of that move up. So that was a nice area to find a bottom after that three-wave decline. So ABC down for wave two, and obviously now we're working what looks like the beginning of a new impulse wave, possibly just 5 up for one of this larger three, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 of that larger three. That's kind of a rough roadmap going ahead. But I just want to zoom on the shorter term pattern here, and we'll go to the hourly chart because I think there's some pretty good patterns going on here. All right. So just focusing on this bottom we had here at 1179. Let's check that. Yeah, 1179. So from that low, we had a nice 1 up, 2 down. Clearly a three-wave decline off that initial 1 up. And as far as fib levels, I think we came into a pretty typical retracement zone. And ABC expanded flat. So yeah, we came just below that 618 retracement level. And then obviously did our wave 3 off of that. So that looks quite good. I drew this little base channel here. Cleanly broke out of that, confirming that, yeah, we got a wave 3 price move. Now, from the retracement of wave 3, the most common wave 4 retracement would be a 382 retracement. So we came just between the 382 and the 50% retracement for that. Found some support. Now looks like we're heading back up again. So this is looking pretty good. And obviously looking for a move up here in a small degree wave 5 to complete a larger one. I did a reverse Fibonacci of our wave 4 pullback as it's currently labeled. The 1.382 multiple gets us in at $19.99, so basically 20 bucks. And the 2.0 relationship gets us in at 21.71, so almost 22 bucks. So around looking for around $20+ price here fairly soon. And from the current level of 17 and change, that's pretty good. Now, I'll go to the Thinkers from Candlestick chart because I actually put an option position on this. And we'll look at that. Okay, so let's just look at the position. AMRN. And, okay, yeah. So what did I do? I got... Here, let me just compress this a little bit. Anyway, I got 290 calls expiring on the 15th of February. So just the February monthlies. 17 strike at a debit of 160. Okay, so if we go to that $20 price, that's looking at a 50... Well, at expiration, it'd be just over $40,000, maybe around $42,000. If you go closer to that $22 price, getting closer to $100,000. At expiration, it would be a little more leading up to expiration. And then, of course, the max risk, if I let them become worthless and go to 0, would be 46,400. But obviously, that's not the plan at all. And in fact, if I saw it get below, some key levels here, well, actually, don't really want to see it get below this level at 1611. I'd give it a little bit of intraday wiggle room, but look at this daily chart, and the daily T line has been holding as a nice support level since we began trending back up here, and the 3 T line is above the T line, so that's all looking good there. We're not in the overbought condition yet on the oscillator. We did get briefly in there on this little wave 3, but we cooled off, and now it looks like we're ready to turn back up. And we're getting above this 50-day simple moving average. So things are looking pretty good there. Now, from a candlestick perspective, if we dial in here a bit, we may have done a little bit of a bullish hammer today. And certainly a series of higher lows from our potential pivot down here at 1611. So I don't really want to see it close below the daily T line, and I definitely want to see that area around 16 hold as support. And obviously, in a perfect ideal world, we just continue trending up here nicely, and try to get to our upper targets here. $20+. But certainly that would be a signal to close the trade and see what happens. You don't want to just let those options become worthless, right? Now, in an even more ideal scenario, sometime in the very near future, Pfizer announced their buyout deal here of AMRN at obviously a significant premium, and we just do a moonshot and close the calls and thank you very much, kind of lottery style. But I'm not banking on that. But what I am looking for is for the technical picture to cooperate and make some targets. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that as it looks like a nice setup. I guess we'll follow up on this one as things unfold. All right, Serial Trader signing off.